Just enjoying the peace and quiet tonight. It's really beautiful night. It's a nice day. I put out a bit of seed for some birds, but they haven't sort of gone for it. I think maybe it's too close to all my stuff. You know, I've got my solar and I've got my little lights and stuff, and probably find it a bit scary, the birds. Probably, we better not go in there and don't disturb his stuff. I've got my little fridge down there. It's just, I'm just seeing how well it charges. It doesn't seem to be doing much. Like, it's still only on half charge, so yeah, I'm not sure why it's not doing much. It might be because it hasn't been very sunny, but I thought this panel would do better here. Like, it might be just a bit too in the shade. Maybe I need one up on the balcony there, sort of sitting up. I might see if I can get one that has a clip, freestanding one that sits up and clips on the balcony somehow. Because that's really my camping one. I don't want to use that one. I like putting that one away until I go camping. The other one is just one to experiment, really. But yeah, look, I'd like a better one to sort of run I want to run down the end there. I've got a pump for my water to feed the plants. I've got my air fryer. I've got a hot plate. I'm just wondering if I can get a better battery, or maybe another battery to run the hot plate, or whether maybe it's not worth it. I'll just maybe leave the hot plate for the mains, but I can run the pump and the lights and the air fryer. I'm pretty sure the air fryer's only got a small element. I'll just have to check the wattage. You know, you just got to make sure your output wattage is equal to whatever demand or load is on the actual appliance you've got. So if that air fryer is 100 watts and my battery only just supplies 100 watts, it might struggle. I might sort of switch off because it's demanding too much power. So if it's equal or just under, it's probably all right, but maybe equal might be a bit close. I'm not sure what the tolerance level is above or below that. So it might say plus or minus 5%, so it might be all right. But yeah, but I'm just enjoying the peace tonight. It's so beautiful. Got the old transmission tower over there, so we get good internet, good mobile and everything, and TV and everything's good here. So it's a good little spot, really. And it feels more peaceful tonight. I don't feel like there's someone monitoring me over my comments on Facebook, and it feels good tonight. I thank you for switching that off or whatever's happened. So I feel more rested. I can just sit at home. I had a good sleep before, a nice deep sleep, and I needed that. You know, I haven't been sleeping with that monitoring or whatever it is, but I guess it's probably for my safety because I got exposed on Facebook. So I feel happier not being on there. I mean, I know Mark's it's his enterprise, and you know he's done his best to try and cater to people and try and make money and probably afford his projects, but I don't know about exposing your personal life that deeply on the internet. That's why a lot of people switch off it. You get a lot of these scammers, and I don't know if it's a good idea. I think maybe you should be anonymous, have avatars on the internet. You know, I was much happier using bulletin boards when all I had was an avatar, because you can switch off and no one knows who you are, and you know you have moderators just to check every now and then people aren't just getting totally crazy in conversations. But it felt safer and happier having avatars and having your personal life all out there for everyone to see. But maybe sort of doing it for celebrities to give us a taste of what it's like, you know. Bit of our own medicine, you know. Not that I ever bother celebrities, but you know, these paparazzi that sort of get in their faces and film them on the beach and put all their personal life on there for being, you know, basically just doing a good job, because everyone depends on movies for entertainment. So they're putting their lives on the line, really, for us, you know, so we can watch a 2-hour movie, you know. But yeah, it's lovely out here. I got me table, and I really want to do up the lounge room with a cinema screen and projector, and that's you got to have little goals, I think. So that's my goal. Get a wraparound couch, like a modular couch around the walls, a nice comfortable one, and I want a high back at the back so you can sit back and relax. And a cinema screen, and I want red curtains you can draw across, and I might get. See, I don't really need to make more room in there. I might actually get rid of that table and just have my TV up on the wall, and just get like a little freestanding little like a little bit of shelving for my Wii and the other boxes I've got. You know, my selector box for inputs and stuff. Or I might be able to get around that, just have all the inputs on different HDMI channels. Might be better, because I'm only using the one output really. I'm just wondering how you put live television on a projector. The only way I could do it was through my Xbox, because it's got Macrovision or something. But I'm just wondering if I get a projector with a TV tuner in it installed or something. Yeah, I'll have to look around. I better check my chicken. I just felt like a snack tonight, so Trigger's got 2 beds now. I've got this other little, that's my automatic light I took camping. And look, it's all solar. It's got this own little solar panel, so I can just sit there and lights up the place, and it doesn't cost anything. Oh, it's brilliant. So look at me big telly, isn't it? It's huge, 75 inch. It's almost big enough for a cinema screen, really. You don't need any bigger, but I like a bit of bang for my buck, so I want to fill up from the edge of that picture where the fish are. I'm going to leave, I don't know if this is strong enough to hold a bigger fish tank. I want a fish tank that goes up to about that big. It's not a necessity at the moment, but I might get one on actual stand, so there's nothing underneath. I can just put stuff underneath it and put a cloth down. And then I want to put a red curtain up here, have a cinema screen that comes down, and have a red curtain there, a cinema screen that comes down and covers this whole area like that up to the roof. I'm just wondering if it's worth it, because it might, really it's not that much bigger, is it? I don't know if it's worth it really, but it's a lot of cost. But you can always move it and take it with you. It's just, I have to put little brackets in the roof. But yeah, I don't know. I got out the guitar today, had a little go. Oh, it went alright, you know. Yeah. A bit more tidy in here. I've got room, I've got a table there, I've moved it around a bit. This is where I put the projector at the back there. I've got my table there, I've got these 2 coffee tables. Yeah, it's all looking good. I've got my rug. I put Trigger's bed over there so you can sort of have a bit of privacy from the window, and you can move around, got a few options. Did I turn my chicken? I didn't turn my chicken. There we go. So, oh yeah. Oh, it's getting cooked. Well, I probably shouldn't be eating this time of night, but watching the footy, you get a bit peckish. You feel like you're at the footy, you need some chicken and chips or something. I won't have chips, but made another stew, like a camp stew. It went pretty well. I had a lot of meat in it. I put some grey box in it. That was alright, a bit of grey box. Sorry, there we go. They're nearly done. I cook them slow because they're pretty thick. But yeah, I got the old clubs. Do some golfing one day. Yeah, it's all looking good around the home. I think once I get my home settled, and I feel really at home here, like more relaxed, because I was seeing a movie and I was feeling so distressed from all this monitoring of what was going on. I've left school because of it, and but it feels more relaxing, and now I can sort of think, now what am I going to do? You know, am I going to go back to school? Am I going to do a different course? Am I going to look for work? I can sort of, once my home's settled, you know, Trigger will go back up on the farm because I can't leave him while I'm working, and he'd probably be alright here, but I don't like leaving him here all day. He likes, and he keeps my sister's cat company, you know, so there's my Superman shoes. Oh, it was funny, wasn't it?
Henry! Oh, Stand still.
Anyway, I've been into the grog a bit. Nearly empty. I need some more bottles. Yeah, so I was thinking putting a little bar fridge in under there. They kind of stick out a bit fast. I'm thinking maybe one outside would be better. But I don't know, in the cinema it's nice to have a little bar fridge in it. I'm thinking that little corner where the stool is. If I have a modular couch, I want a modular couch filling up this whole space all the way up around there, around the window, like that. So, yeah, because I don't use those cupboards, they can just get locked up. The only problem is the power points down there, I kind of use them. But what I could do is get those flat power boards with an extension and run them sort of out under the couch or something, and just have the couch up against there and just leave them on. But yeah, I got another PowerPoint over here anyway under there, so yeah, it's all looking good. I'm pretty happy with it. I haven't used that loop thing or whatever it is up there yet, but my brother-in-law gave me that, so I haven't used my oscilloscope either, so that's there if I need it. So it's all there. Haven't used my vacuum cleaner either for a while. As you can see, the dog pissed on the mat. We sort of had a disrupted sleep last night, and he was up a bit late. He probably had a drink, and yeah, couldn't hold it. I woke up this morning, he'd done a wee. That's life, you know. You can't help it. If he could, he would have gone outside, you know, but he couldn't hold it. So yeah, it doesn't really smell, you know. That's where Tiny, my other friend's dog, did a little wee too, so he smelt that smell and thought, oh, this must be the spot, you know. But yeah, poor old plants aren't. This one's getting a bit dried out. This one's going well. Look at it flowering. Yeah, my plants, I don't know, I've got to check them tomorrow, give them some sun. Today would have been a good day to take that white cover off. The funny thing is it blew over and all the moths get in underneath anyway. I've got to find a way to tie down the other side, I think, so I might do that tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah, that's my little room. It's looking more tidy the way I like it. I'm going to get rid of these white. The white tables really are my camp ones, so they can go when I get my modular thing, and then I'll get rid of this table. I might even like take that table camping or something. It looks big, but that'd be good for everything on it. You know, when you're camping, it's good to have it all. Because these ones, they tip over and there's not much room. This one's probably a bit big, but I think if I could fit in the car, it would be heaps better. It's one of these camp ones that fold up. So it would be good to take camping. But I'd have to have like an annex. I have to buy an annex. So I have my tent, and I have like buy an annex to go on the front of it. So I go over the top of the front of the tent. So shelter the front, and I'll just have all my table out there and have like annex with sides I can zip up, so it's all private. Yeah, I think that'd be nice. Yeah, have a barbecue on the weekend, probably down the park would be nice. Got my lightsaber. Check this out. Whoa, hang on. Whoa, oh, whoa, lightsaber. I got it at a one of those singles nights, you know, the masquerade ball a couple of years ago. Can't believe a year or so has gone already. I took a punt. I didn't meet anyone, but yeah, but now I might go again. Might meet someone, some despo like me. Anyway, nice night. I'll see you later.